Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Emus99. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is episode 3 of What's on My iPod Touch. Hopefully you enjoy. And if you didn't watch episode 1 and episode 2 already, be sure to click those links in the description below as they will direct you to episode 1 and 2. So I do have a lot of well reception for these videos, so I will be doing them every 2 weeks. And my gaming tests, I want you to tell me if you want my gaming test to be every 2 weeks and there'll be longer videos like 20 minutes, or you want me to do a video with a gaming test every week, but those videos will be like 8 to 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes. Because some people, I got some feedback saying, hey, great videos and all, but they're too long. So I don't know. If you want them every week, more often, but shorter, then leave a response down below, because I really love to hear your feedback and improve the channel more. So yeah, let's get on with the video. I have a case. I did a review on it. It's not a popular case, but it can be found for under $10 on Amazon, and it looks really nice. It's called the Simo S-Line case. So on my springboard, let's just jump in. And on my springboard, I do have my stock applications right here on the top 3 rows, and on the bottom 2 rows I pretty much have the applications that I use quite a lot and the serious quote-unquote serious applications that I have. So starting with Contacts, Contacts is a stock application as well as Calendar, Camera, YouTube, Videos, Notes, Photos, Game Center, iTunes App Store, Weather Calculator, Settings, Bookmarks, Apps, Wallpapers, and those last 3 ones were folders, which I'll go into soon, FML, TV Guide, Newsstand, and SoundHound. Now let me go into Bookmarks. I do have my AdSense bookmark to keep track with money earned through YouTube. I do have free app slots. It allows you to download sponsored applications in order to add credits in order to eventually get a gift card. I wasn't successful in obtaining one because it takes forever in order to get one, and I just don't really have that time, to be quite honest. I do have IDB, which is a web application that you can, pretty much go add to home screen in Safari and then add it to your home screen. IDB is a popular website, and it pretty much delivers Apple and Google News and stuff of that nature. Pinnacle is my gradebook, so yeah, that's my gradebook for school. I don't really care about it right now since it's winter break, so afterwards it'll probably be more used. In my apps, I have these serious, quote-unquote serious, once again, applications. I have AccuWeather, Beatwave, Bump, Dog Whistler, Camera Plus, which is an awesome editing application, and you can edit your photos and everything. It has a nicer, cleaner interface than the camera application you get in iOS. You have Days Until, and it allows you to count down the days until whatever you want. In this case, I have days until my birthday, and days until my sister's amazing One Direction concert, which is taking place June 13th. It's forever away, but of course she's so excited about it. I'm not going, thank God. And you pretty much have all these things, past events, and about, and you can remove ads for an additional cost, but ads don't really bother me in this instance. I do have Flashlight, Geekbench, which allows you to see the guts of your device and pretty much test it to see how good it stacks up against other devices and give it a score overall. If you're wondering, the iPod Touch 5th Generation's Geekbench score varies around 630 to 640. I got 644 once, so pretty much goes from 632 to 644 around there, and it stacks up against the 4S or the iPhone 4S, so that's really nice. But the iPhone 5 is like 1600, so it pretty much doubles, if not triples, the speed of this. iBooks, it's a free application you can get from the App Store, of course, designed by Apple, and you can download books for free, and I don't really use it that much, but it's nice to have if I'm in a car trip or on a car trip. But I won't really be reading a book on a car trip because I do get nauseous while reading stuff. Reading and looking or playing games on my iPod, I just can't do in the car. So reading while on my iPod, that's probably a disaster waiting to happen. I have iFunny, which allows you to look at memes and stuff, pretty funny. iMovie is a video editing application, of course designed by Apple, like iBooks. You have Jasmine, which is an application that allows you to watch YouTube videos, and it's more of a YouTube client. I like it with YouTube, but I have YouTube out there because people always look for YouTube. That and Angry Birds on your iDevices. It's just my friends, I don't know. MC2 Pro is another YouTube client, allows you to download videos, and it's without ads, but it's for an additional like $2. So. And you have a show of hands political polling application and speed test, allows you to test speeds of your 4G if you have an iPhone or iPad, or Wi-Fi if you have an iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. So that's enough with the applications. I just have them all crammed into one folder. And next I have wallpapers, all the applications that I obtain my wallpapers from. Wallpapers HD, they're not related, they're just named the same. And Zedge, which is a pretty cool name if I do say so myself. I have FML, which allows you to read people's stories of what happened during the day, like, oh, I slipped on an ice cube and, I don't know, someone was looking at me, it was so embarrassing, FML, and you look at them and see if they deserved it or not, and you pretty much vote on that in comments. It's pretty fun, and you can waste your time with that. TV Guide, you can pretty much see what's on TV, and I use that, overexposure, and next I have Newsstand, which comes with iOS, of course, and SoundHound. And SoundHound allows you to recognize music. If you have a song playing on the radio and you really like it, then you could just hold this up to it, or the source of the sound, and it'll automatically come up with the sound within like a few seconds, and it's really nice, and I really like it overall, and you could look at the lyrics instantly from it. Next page, I have Arc Squadron in my gaming test, Asphalt 7, in my gaming test as well, 99 cents and 99 cents. FIFA 13, I think it's now still 99 cents, but usual price is like $4.99. Really fun. Also my gaming test, Minecraft Pocket Edition, also my gaming test, that is for $7, quite expensive. Modern Combat 4, it's a pretty awesome game overall. I honestly never played it. I downloaded it yesterday, but I never got around to playing it, and it does take up like 1.5 gigabytes of space. And yeah, so that's a reason that you might not want to get it, and it takes a long time to download, so depending on how fast your internet is, it took me like 20 minutes, but overall, it might take like someone a day or something, but that is Modern Combat 4. Let's just bring this up a little bit here so you guys can see. I have Deathworm, which is for like 99 cents, and it's pretty cool. I also have that in one of my gaming tests as well. I also have Temple Run right here, Temple Run Brave. I just play over Temple Run because I pretty much hacked Temple Run and I just lost all the fun out of it. That was, of course, when I was jailbroken, but ever since then I just didn't feel like playing it. True Skate in my gaming test, skating like Touch Grind, but better in my opinion. Agent Dash Free, discussed in another video. Sorry if I keep referencing to other videos, but I kind of had to do that just to lower the time of this video because a lot of people just don't have the time, frankly, to watch the whole video, as they do get some comments about that. And I do apologize, like, once again. Boost 2 is another game, and it allows you to go through blocks and maneuver through blocks, and if you get hit by a block, you die. It's that simple. You have Angry Birds Space and Angry Birds Star Wars. Of course, you gotta have those in there, or else you get a lot of angry looks from your friends, even though Angry Birds is overall stupid. If you just have it on your iPod, it'll be like, oh, cool, or whatever. I don't know. My friends might be weird, or I don't know. And Collection HD, it's a pinball game. I just did a review on it like a couple days ago. Wreck-It Ralph, pretty boring. It's just a lot of mini games, somehow relating to the movie, even though I never watched the movie. Doodle Jump, just Doodle Jump. Leps World 2, it's like Super Mario, except that it's not Super Mario. Into the Dead, it's an endless runner game that you have to go through zombies and maneuver through them. Lunar Racer, Side-Scroller Racer, Sunday Lawn. I'll go into Sunday Lawn, it's pretty fun. And let's just bring this here. And yeah, tap to continue. Do you like this angle of my videos better? I'm using my new tripod, so I'm just investigating different angles, so. And of course, arcade mode, since we don't want to go into something big. You pretty much maneuver this little lawn guy without hitting the animals right there, or the hedgehogs, or whatever it is. And you try to have a long streak of going on the grass without ending your streak. As you can see, I went for a long time. See, so I don't want to go on the grass I already mowed, or else I'll lose my bonus, as you can see, as I did right there. And let's try here a little bit. Yeah, so I really did all I could there. It's 99 cents, I think. I got it when it was free. There was a sale for a limited time, but I think it's still 99 cents. It's overall still a fun game to play. So if you hit that, it's pretty much game over for you. And I finished the whole thing, I believe. No, apparently not, but no need to fear. I'll go back and try to see if there's anything I missed. And sure enough, there's nothing here. So I don't know where I messed up or something. Oh, there's a patch of grass right there, of course. How could I have missed it? And somehow I'm still missing it. Oh my god, come on. Okay. What? Oh my god, It's still a fun game, even though this frustrates me, but Trigger Fist will still frustrate me forever. Even though this is fun, Trigger Fist just wasn't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that was in my gaming test, was really frustrated about that. Yeah, only the cool people know the reference because they watched my video. So up next is Let's Bowl 2, and it's a bowling application, and you can pretty much bowl, I guess, but it's not really that fun. You have knots, it's twistier for your fingers, Ski on Neon, rip-off of Tiny Wings, but it is free, I think. I'm pretty not sure about that, but yeah, it's something like Tiny Wings, but it's just not as fun. I just completed Tiny Wings, so yeah. So that's pretty much all my stuff. If you want to look over it again, here's another look. Best game so far right now, FIFA 13. Game I don't play so much is Into the Dead. I can't really say Modern Combat 4, but I just never played it. And yeah, so I do have a mail notification right now. I don't want to go into it because it might be an email notification that I don't want to show. I don't know, but I might notify you down below what the email notification was, but it's kind of stupid. Let's go into my music, because I never show you what music I have on my device. So I have music messages, mail, and Safari, but let's go look into my music. And let's go to cover flow. And I do have Pearl Jam as a scroll, The Police, Green by REM, and you have Radiohead, Rage Against the Machine, a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers albums, Rolling Stones albums, some singles that were free on iTunes, some Skillet albums, Skrillex, Billboard Top Hits, Weezer, awesome classic 90s band. I listen to a lot of 90s and grunge. As you can see, Red Hot Chili Peppers still. Let's scroll over here. More Pearl Jam, Paul McCartney, Paramore, Owl City. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this doesn't have a... I don't know. It's from Smash. I don't know why it doesn't have album cover. I do have the album cover for it. I guess it just didn't render it. I have The Offspring. Awesome band from the 90s as well. Nirvana. Can't forget Nirvana. Michael Jackson. Only one album though. Led Zeppelin. Jason Derulo. Don't care, but I never bothered to delete it. In fact, let's delete it together. So let's bring it here. Let's go wherever it was. It Girl. I don't think this, whatever, I don't think you care, but if you like this kind of music, I'm sorry. Delete this from my iTunes as well, but let's go back. As we were scrolling, we saw The Offspring and stuff like that. Call Me Maybe. I listened to it because it has 320 kilobits per second or 320 quality, so I listened to it a lot in order to test out some headphones and stuff because it is encoded in some kind of, I don't know what's encoded with, but it is encoded with a good encoder, so I just listened to it a lot for that purpose. Cage the Elephant and Cage the Elephant, awesome band. It's sort of grunge, but it's a more recent grunge band. They make, it's pretty much like a couple years ago they made their last album, so they only had 2 albums, started in 2008, so yeah. Aerosmith as well, can't forget Aerosmith. And I have most of the Green Day albums, and I have Uno, Dos, and Tres, as you can see right here, or Trey, or whatever. I have a terrible Spanish accent. But right here, I have Green Day Dos, Dookie, American Idiot, of course, and Foo Fighters. Just scrolling along here, all these Green Day albums, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to look at my music library, I never added this at the end, but of course I will in the future. I just thought it was cool just to show you guys what I have. If you have a different taste in music or the same taste in music, I would love to know down below. And yeah, just click down below or whatever. And yeah, if you like It Girl, sorry, it sucks. Not that cool. Yeah, what music does nowadays, you know. Even though I sound like such a hipster, it's just, you know, music doesn't really reflect on what's happening in the world right now, and tons of messages are just sick and twisted, but, you know, that's music today. Music sucks today, pretty much, to be quite honest. The classic bands from the 90s that still make music today, they're still awesome, but they are still a little bit modernized, even though they go way back. They try to modernize their music now, so it might not be as good as the classic, like 70s music, or back then when they did 70s music. So, yeah, I don't know why I went on that little rant here. I don't know, I just really get so distracted easily. So I'll catch you all in the next video, guys. I hope you like my applications that I showed you, and if you want any suggestions or praise, just leave them down below, as well my questions that I asked you guys in the beginning of the episode. So until then, catch you all later.